Hello and welcome to episode 7 of the Chasing Greatness podcast. Charlie, welcome back. You've been away for the last couple, so we'll get to you shortly. Philip, good evening. Nice to see you. Slightly different show for us this evening. We're going to start a little bit backwards to how we usually do it. We're going to go through the final of Romford, and then we'll have a look at the Cesarewitch at Central Park. And then we're going to go through the awards. We're going to go through the categories. Anyone we think should have been nominated that wasn't, who we think will win the category. Just our opinion on the awards. Full stop. Right, Charlie, I'm going to come to you because you've been away. What have you been up to? Where have you been?
Um, I've been in the trenches working hard, Liam. You know what I mean? That's what it's been. I haven't missed the last couple. I only missed last week's. I don't need to make me out to be like
Uh,
I'm not
you
here
did walk.
anymore. But
You walked out halfway through the second one.
yeah,
And
that's
thanks to
true.
the editing, you were there, then you wasn't, and then you
Yeah.
appeared again.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing, just working hard.
Yeah, we'll get Mama Jackie on one day to she'll get
Yeah,
on the
she can
pod.
verify it. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah, sure she will. Philip, how are you? How's your week been?
Difficult.
Oh
I
dear,
think
get the
it's
violins out. Get the violins out.
I'm not
Why
gonna
you? What's up? What's up, Phil?
I'm not gonna lie. What's up?
Yeah.
Did your iron break? Oh,
Keely's dad's not well. And he was a massive help in kennel, so he's gone.
here
Keely's
we are
start,
ripping the piss.
Keely
Yeah.
Keely
Just
started a new job,
Cheers, Phil.
so she's out. Um, what else? Keely's phone's dead. That's broken. My diary is as busy as it's ever been. The ground world is beyond stressful right now, and I'm bouncing off the walls. So my blood pressure feels like it's up here.
tell
But we're,
Keely to put the
we're
phone in the
warriors.
charger. If she puts the phone on charge, it'll come back on. You said the phone's dead.
What she actually did is dropped it in the mop bucket when doing the kennels. So it's
See, that's a controllable stress. Do you see what I mean? Like that's something that could have been avoided.
Keely, are you listening? Charlie's got tips for you,
Here
so
we go.
take it up with him.
Here we go.
So,
The
so yeah,
inspiration's coming.
and then my so I review hotel rooms, and this one looked really nice when I came in. I don't even know where I am in the world. How bad's that? But after slightly upsetting my admin assistant today, she has
What is it?
she has
What is it?
booked
Is
me
is
a
it
single bed.
admin assistant? He's got a PA, right? He's tried to make it sound
That's
better.
what I mean. He's got a
He's got a
PA.
PA.
Got to
Who
have
has a
somebody.
PA? Ordinary, me and you, Charles, right? Ordinary working blokes. He has a PA.
Okay, so while you're selling electric or moving dogs around paddocks,
Yeah,
trying to get kennel under the year, and
yeah. Robbed again, but we'll
soft
get to
lad
it.
down the bottom is doing his hair.
Soft lad. Let's talk.
I'm putting up a few greyhound jackets and doing a few videos and generally chasing women around the country. I'm running another business and working, okay? I need
So you need a PA,
somebody.
but believe it or not, there's loads of people around the country working, but we ain't all got PAs. Philip, but
She
there we
holds
go.
she holds that business together. So
And
she's
he's just brought out some complete and utter lies there as well about our personal lives. So let's talk about the dogs, shall we?
just so everybody
Before
knows, these
She's
two
no,
not
are
watching.
killing themselves to win Kennel Hand of the Year. All right, they are begging and want all the votes that you can give them. Charlie's just
I,
committed to
everyone
setting
vote
up
for me.
multiple bots to
Honestly,
Yeah,
enter.
you don't need to vote for me. I've paid £100 for 10,000 fake email accounts from another country, and they've all nominated me. So
there's no way that GBGB database is taking in 10,000 emails.
all I'm saying is, don't be surprised when you see me up there giving my speech.
Oh, can you imagine?
You'll have to take
Oh,
your kennel
God.
license.
Honestly, I'm used to it. I get robbed every year, so I'm used to it. I don't even consider it
You have
anymore.
2 days off a week though.
And how many do you have off?
None.
This is the man that apparently stays awake till 3 o'clock in the morning, but can't
I'll,
edit
I'll
this
There's no days
tonight.
off. It's just
no, I'll
constantly
prove
getting
it
in the way of
tonight
the
because I
workers.
will
Do you know what
ring.
I
I
mean?
will ring the WhatsApp group at 3 o'clock, bang on the dot.
You don't want
You
to
don't
bother.
make any sense in it anyway. 3 o'clock in the morning, you might actually.
Right, let's move. Let's talk about the dogs now.
Yeah,
Come
there's
on,
no
son.
day. He's just getting in the way of Richard and Jackie all day long, 7 days a week. They're trying to get, oh, Charlie's turned up again.
Yeah. Working on his aura, apparently.
Oh, Richard, did you tell him to come in?
I
Right,
quit.
let's move on. Let's move on then. Right, Friday, we had the Essex Vars semi-finals. We ended up with a final six. Let's go through them first. In track one is New Destiny. In track two is Table Toppers. Track three is Gary the Arb. Track four is Silver Hill Adam. Track five is Out the Blue. And track six is Tiffield Tarquin. Uh, Good night for us personally. Got three in the final. Um, who should we start with? Who watched it? Philip, did you watch it?
I did. I've had a good
You
watch.
did.
Yeah.
You did. What
Um,
caught who caught your eye?
there was nothing from behind that caught my eye. I just,
No.
and I think your Beach Destiny did really well to qualify in the end. I weren't sure she were going to get up. I thought Kestrel were going to hold on, but she did really well to qualify. Um, and the others were all, I thought they all did it really well, but it was very much bang out lead and that's it done. The standout for me was Tiffield Tarquin, and I know I was on the. It's just we discussed it last time on the pod, didn't we? Whether he needs that switch up and 3 runs on the bounce, but I just thought he ran very, very well. The way he led up and strong to the line, but I could say that about all of them, really. So it just turned out to be a really nice competition, hasn't it? A nice class of dog. I'm just not sure who's going to come from behind. That's all.
No, that's yeah, that's a fair look on it. Charlie?
My thoughts was, and I said this to Roy, if Tarquin run 3 weeks ago and done that run, I think he would have done like 34:20 because visibly to the eye, it was just top class. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
and Roy will just be open. No offense, Liam, but I hope he does smash out Mako.
Yeah, I mean, there's every chance he does it. I mean, you don't look at last week, in my opinion, and pick out anybody but him.
The only
He
worry
was,
is that he's going to sort of mess it up a little bit because he's made finals before, and
he
he probably
has.
would have frustrated Roy sometimes, just thinking sort of just please just come out. But um, he's very good, isn't he? And look, all of a sudden now you're looking at obviously going to the betting market. I think I saw Gary the Arb 7-2. He done the track record 3 weeks ago, and he's more than
Yeah.
capable of an absolute smash break around Romford and just absolutely demolish him. So it's very open.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, regards Tiffield Tarquin, they have always sort of raised questions of can he do it? Can he do it 3 weeks on the trot? I don't think 3 weeks on the trot is actually the issue. I think it's probably four. I mean, the last time he made the final, he started 6-4 favourite for the final. Um, and the irony is, he done exactly the same time in the semi final of the last competition back in October
No
to what
way.
he done in the semi final, 34-74. Exactly the
Oh,
same.
see, that would ruin. That's bad. That's
It was
bad
in the
news.
absolute spot.
In
And he
Charlie's
followed it
word,
up.
the
He
aura is
followed it up.
all wrong.
Yeah, this
He followed
is.
it up with a 35-66. If I remember, he did get absolutely chopped off at the bend and found all sorts of bother. But it just goes to show that sometimes trying to follow up a run where, I mean, that night he done a 13:29 sectional, 34-74 last semi final. Just last Friday he done a 13:26, 34-74 again. So it's a like for like run. What they'll be hoping for is that he doesn't come out quite like that again. I mean, I found it interesting that they gave him a run before the first round there. Um, Given his profile and that question mark around how many runs can he have at the same track before he sort of needs that switch, I'm surprised they gave him a run around there before the first round. I would have thought they may have taken him to Toaster or just had him somewhere else away, but they haven't. So they obviously they're fairly confident that he can do it.
Romford's the
Um,
right kind of track to keep him kind of on his toes, though, isn't it? It's
you would think so. You would think so. It's just obviously there's that question mark there about his final before when he started sort of 6-4 favourite. I mean, he's a brilliant dog. I mean, you look at that final, he started 6-4 favourite, and there was New Destiny in it, Fabulous Sonic again, Gary the Arb. I mean, you look at it, his main two rivals in the market are New Destiny and Gary the Arb, the same two rivals as in the market that were there in the previous final. So he's going to start favourite again. He's the right favourite. If he comes out and does a 13-20, I don't think we can stop him winning. I think
No, yeah,
it's
100%.
game shot on match. If however he comes out in his 13-63 like he did sort of middle of December, I'm not even sure he'll clear out the blue. I think that's his biggest challenge is clearing out the blue.
And that just kept finding the other day. And
Yeah.
I think his biggest challenge is himself.
Yeah.
Just come out like the other night, and it's
philosophical statement.
and it's over. Yeah, and then that's Well, you just got to say how it is, do you? Like, I think everyone sort of that's the if you want to make an angle for any other dog, is Tifil Tarquin going to miss his break or not? If Tifil Tarquin comes out, can't even pronounce his name, like last week, then it's just done, isn't it? Like over.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, it's not easy to lead. It's not easy to lead that field. Yes, it is if you come out in 13-20, but I mean, Gary the Arb, I know he beat him 3 lengths last week, but if Gary the Arb leads him to the bend, he's not coming from behind Gary the Arb. I
But
will be
Gary the Arb needs a
flabbergasted.
smash break, because even if you just watch the last race, Tarquin come out, but so did Gary the Arb.
Yeah, he did. But I mean, Gary the Arb had a 13-24. All right, he had a 13-71 in the first round, then a 13-43. I mean, there's every chance off a 13-43 and a 13-24 that he leads Tarquin on that. I mean,
Yeah, he would be the
they
one.
have a very
He would
similar
be the
profile in
bet.
terms of
Gary the
sections.
Arb would be the bet of the race because of the
He would
price.
at the prices.
He's a
Yeah,
great price,
yeah, he would
but
definitely would at the prices.
we'll see.
Um, yeah, I think so. I mean, on our own. I mean, when you actually look at it, it's not very often we would go in, and especially with the class of dog that we've got in the final, we actually have the three slowest dogs based on the first round and semi-final. Semi-final times alone, we have the three slowest dogs. I mean, we haven't had one of them go quicker than
they've just got 3
35
in the Cat
42.
1 final.
I know, but we've not had
Yeah.
one. We've not
Oh,
had one go quicker than 35
we've
42.
got the three slowest
We
dogs.
have,
I mean,
we have. I mean, on Gary
well,
the Arb and on Tiffany
Has the
Tarquin, on
bitch got
Tiffany
it in her?
Tarquin.
So go
New
on. Has
Destiny's not in
Destiny
the
got
three
it in her?
slowest dogs just because she's got smashed to bits in the first round in the semi final and
She,
qualified.
I think she got smashed a bit.
Go on from the inside.
She,
Is she coming to herself? Do you fancy her?
Yeah, she is actually. Yeah, she's coming on. She had a very, very small, and it was only small. We only missed a few days with a setback between Central Park's trial and the first round. It was nothing that was ever going to stop her running. It just play it a little bit cautious with her. So I expected her probably to come on for the first round. Um, she was a little laboured in her performance in the semi final, I thought. Um, but there's still talent in those legs, and it's her retirement race. So as I tweeted earlier, she's just got one last dance, and in her career,
she hasn't done too bad, has she?
she's danced most dances. So yeah, I'd never write her off. I
Is she
mean,
then
if
going
she,
breeding paddocks?
yeah, yeah, she is. Yeah, she go back to a breeder. But no, yeah, she's got every chance. She's probably our best chance in all honesty. Um, Silver Hill Adam has disappointed me. I've got to be honest. I had high hopes for him pre-competition. He's just, I'm not sure what it is with him. He broke level the other night. I thought he got outpaced to the bend, and I thought he
Mhm.
ran off the first bend a little bit.
Unless
He
you just
didn't
don't like
like
the
the
track.
performance. Yeah, but I mean, I can't have the track as an excuse because before he picked up his hock injury,
Yeah,
he
no, you're
he
right.
he
Yeah,
he'd done a 35 dead trial and he won in 34.99.
And even
yeah.
coming home, like you watch him coming home and think he's running on strong, and you're going to look after the line, and he's flown by, and all of a sudden he's in a group of dogs after the line, and I'm like, I'm not really sure what
Yeah,
he is. Just
no, he's when he came back from his injury, he started off with 2 wins, and I thought, well, hello, like Adam's back at his best, and none of that. He seems to have not sort of kept that up. Really, he's been a bit. I think he's been a bit disappointing since then. I mean, there was no reason to show no pace to the bend the other night, um, but he's got he's got Mark in his corner, and anything can happen in a final when Mark's involved. So, I mean, either of them would do. My heart wants Destiny to win it, her retirement race, and what have you, but. Genuinely, I think we're really up against it. I think, Gary Liab, Tiffield Tarquin, they're younger legs than Dest. It's tough. It's tough. I wouldn't write her off though. I wouldn't write her off. If Gary Liab and Tiffield Tarquin take each other on early and sort of take a bit of bumping, she'll finish better than either of them. She'll take advantage of any crowding. I mean, it wouldn't even be the worst thing if Tabletoppers took a flyer. Anything that can get in front of Gary Liab and Tiffield Tarquin helps Destiny because I think she'll be finishing the best out of them all. But it's a good little race.
Who are you nailing your hat to?
If I was having a bet in the race, I'd bet Gary Liab. That's who I would bet. I just have that little question mark over Tarquin repeating that on his fourth start of the track in a row.
I'm going for Tarquin.
I
So
can see why.
Yeah.
I can
come
see
on,
why.
Roy. Come on, Roy.
But if he comes out under the bars and he leads around the bend, it's all over. It's all
That
over.
run the other night was just real, real nice. And
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
hopefully this is the one that he picks up. So
Yeah, I still think Out of the Blue can be a bit of an inconvenience to him. I really do. Because I don't think he's the widest of wides. Do you know what I mean? He's quite a clever dog.
Isn't it a bitch?
What, Total Tarpon? No.
Oh, I thought you said out of the blue.
No. Yeah, she's only small, 25 kilos. But yeah, he's about 35.
Mm.
Her little Mike could hold him to the bend.
she's
So,
out of
there
the
we
blue is
go.
coming on loads, isn't she? And the kennel are obviously picking things up.
You
Kicking
can't
off.
fault
I
she's
think
won
they'd
4 out
had
of her last 5.
a little bit of sickness in, like a few have, and they're all
Mm.
coming to herself. You don't know whether she's got even more in her. So
No. Right, that's the Essex Files then. I'll go with New Destiny on our personal best chance. If I was forced to have a bet, Gary the Arb. And you lads are both for Tarquin?
Mhm.
Cool. Right, let's switch then to Saturday night, which sees both me and you with a runner, Charlie.
We do again.
Actually, do you want
What's the
to talk
score?
about the offer?
What's the score?
Let's talk about the
3-2.
offer, actually.
3-2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
let's talk about the
people
offer.
listening to this are obviously just going to listen to what I'm going to say and go,
Hang
"Yeah,
on.
that
Yeah.
makes sense. He's
Hang
not an
on.
absolute
What's
clown."
the score first? Because that
Yeah,
links
let's-
Oh,
into
it's 3-2 to
Disco.
Disco.
Right.
Okay, so for those that
So
don't know, there's a bit of a
yeah.
battle between these two with Mongies Wild and Deadly Disco. And Charlie is currently steaming ahead 3-2 on head-to-head battles. So, what happened in the week?
Do you want me to tell the story, Philip?
Yeah,
or-
go on. Tell
I'll
your
right.
tell it in your
So-
fictional sort of made up way. And
we
then
had a
I'll...
message. We had a message come through from Ark or Sean Reynolds via Ark about a challenge. Mongoose Wild versus Deadly Disco. Loser has a forfeit. Now there was going to be nothing serious. At most, kind of maybe a bucket of ice over the head at the kennel or something like that. Nothing too strenuous. Bottle job at the bottom here. Well, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I've got no chance. He's
I never
3-2
said I've
up,
got
by
no
the way.
chance.
All right, hang on. I deleted the message. Yeah, you did. You no. Who's going to do that? I'm a 4-1
Right.
chance. You're
That's
2 to
what I said.
5.
I said this is the thing, right? So someone, especially you get Liam message you with the message and like loads of laughing faces. That instantly pissed me off because I just thought, here we go, fucking smug bollocks over it. So sorry for my language, by the way.
3-2 down.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. If someone said to you, right, you've both got to do a forfeit, the same forfeit if you get beat,
Yeah.
but one of you's 5-2 on.
Yeah.
So I'm now 5-2 on to do the forfeit, and you're a 4-1 poke to do the forfeit. Why would I take that? Do I look like an idiot? Why would I do that?
You want my?
Do you want
Can
me
I
to
give you
an-
my?
do you want me to
Can I
answer
give
that?
you my opinion? My opinion is for the greater good of the sport and the pod, for promotion, for views, for social media, traction, 100% you should have done it.
No.
I don't even think that. I just
Okay, for the greater good of the
Charlie
sport,
gets
if Graham
frozen.
Racing comes to an end at the end of this year, blame me. That's fine. I'll take the blame. And if the podcast folds in 2 weeks, it's my fault. I'll take all the blame.
How about you do next pod in a Mongies Wild t-shirt and hat?
Who's paying for it?
I'll get it. I'll order it.
All right, fine.
He'll get his PA to order it.
All right, and then if Disco beats him, because this is just a match, by the way. So if any of the others go and win, it's who finishes in front of the other. But if I don't win, I'm not going to finish in front of Mongi's. Just saying. If I win,
You've got to
if
win.
I win the bet, Liam has to come on the next pod and like dressed like Disco Stew, you know, and that like
You're right.
white two-piece.
Yeah,
The
and
big-
here's
To be honest, mate, I've come on in worse. I've come on in
worse
already.
and a massive afro and like what them glasses look like, you know, like circle ones. Not
Can't
him,
remember
not
like
him,
Jimmy
not
Savile.
not the no, not
What's
that,
going on here?
not that. I wasn't going to say that. Actually, I was going to
There's nothing
say
to dress
like,
me up like a paedophile. Let's not
No.
go too far.
was saying Lennon in it, Neil Lennon or saying
Talk about Elton John.
Elton John. That's it.
I apologise to all listeners right now for the man
John
that's
Lennon.
been working on his aura for the whole of 2025 and just destroyed it by getting the name of a musical legend.
Who is it, John Lennon?
If I knew
dear.
John Lennon was, then it would have been a lot worse. If I knew his name.
Oh, for God's sake.
Anyway, that's that. So good final.
Yeah, well, anyway, though, back to it. You've already beaten Mongies Wild 8-1. You've beaten him at 4-1, and I don't know what you beat him at on more. Hang on.
7-2, 6-1, 6-1.
So, see, you already know, and now you're moaning about being a 4-1 shot.
Yes, disgrace. I should be odds on.
Yeah, exactly. Still crying. Right. In all seriousness, who impressed you? He actually impressed me.
Who?
I thought this game was good. I know we took advantage of
They were-
bothering behind.
They were both good. Mongies as well, because you've lost obviously lengths and lengths and lengths and lengths.
Yeah.
Disco was good. He done what we had to do. Mongies was good. Romeo Empire was good. Princess Matilda was very good.
Yeah. Yeah, she
Very
She's kind of
good.
a little bit out of the shadows a little bit.
So she's a dark horse. You've been given a free pass with non-runner, Crafty Prospero. You've just been given more room on the track. Do you know what I mean? Just give Mongies more room. It's fine. Do you know what I mean? Make him a 10-1 on the shot, not 5-2 on the shot. Romeo Empire needs to lead. I need to lead. I need to lead, and Romeo Empire turn behind me, and you turn last. Romeo Empire needs me to turn second to him, and you just need to have a clear run. Basically, isn't it? Like that's.
Yeah. You've,
I've hit the nail on the head.
to be honest, yeah. I'd be delighted with a clear run. I just want a clear run. We didn't get it last week. Philip, what did you think?
I'm amazed he stayed on his feet where he got hit at the third bend. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
It was twisted sideways. I couldn't believe some of the comments online. I thought the dogs ran an absolute stormer, and to get hit like that, I mean, he's been stopped left, right, and centre. And I mean, Disco's just off and clear. But
when you talk about the comments online, the worst one of them all was. It was. I think I screenshotted it just because I couldn't stop laughing at it because it was a dig at you and then me for no reason. It was as if ! Deadly Disco is pathetic, and Monty's not even Monty's still couldn't beat it.
So you were pathetic. You did
Yeah, but you have
a
to remember these
44.
things.
So I'm pathetic, and you're double pathetic.
Yeah. You have to remember, these people are punting. And Mongies Wild has such a reputation that every time he gets beat, people can't wait to annihilate him. Do you know what I mean? There's been runs where you could go, oh, that was great. Like the other night, he got beat. I mean, he got wiped out at the first bend. He got wiped out at the third, and someone goes, "You're right, mate. He ain't that good."
That was one of the best races he's run.
Of all the
agree.
races you could have picked to suggest that really wasn't one of them.
Yeah, no, that was one of the
It
best
was
races he
literally-
was run.
It was sideways at the third bend. Sideways.
Oh,
Absolutely mullered.
he got stopped at the first.
Yeah.
He got proper stopped at the third, and he's been beaten 6 lengths.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, Disco's not a slow dog. And we have a laugh and a joke. But like on the bunny, he's a really fast. He's been beaten 6 after being stopped twice. Like,
I know this is a daft thing to say, but I think it needs highlighting. I thought Clarkie's commentary on that race was brilliant as well. Like a commentator can really pick a race up, and it just stuck in my head. I don't know why. It just really good. It was one of them races. It was messy, weren't it? But it were almost good for us because it sets it up. Monge's did what he needed to do, and if he gets it's down to how far Empire gets clear, and then if it's a clear run for me. I don't think Disco can lead Empire.
No, well,
I don't.
Philip, you see this hat? You're going to be eating this come Sunday morning, old boy. Don't worry about that.
you'll be all right at the moment because there's no chance he's coming off.
No, not with this trim. Oh, no way.
Yeah, I spoke to Patrick on Sunday, and he said about Romeo Empire. He said he don't stay. He said, "But where else do I run him?" He's just,
Yeah, but
it's
Patrick in them 700s. It's not about not staying. It's the running style, getting to the front. When we won it with coaches, he didn't stay 730 at all. Didn't stay it. Do you know what I mean? So like,
what was he in with when he won it? Was he in with this class?
Nah.
No.
But you take your luck sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah. You take your division as you find it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We should give a mention to Burgess Sophia, the local dog. I think I read an article in the GN UK. The owners on it. I'm sure it was something like it was some stupid price. Was it 80 to 1 or 300 to 1? Something stupid.
300 to 1.
300 to 1. Yeah. So they've only got to beat one dog.
Oh,
That's all they're praying for. One dog with the unfortunate withdrawal of Crafty Sparrow. And I did speak to Michelle in the week. She was gutted. But I think he probably showed that something wasn't quite right. I thought he ran a blinder in the first round behind Romeo Empire. He didn't really, despite actually qualifying, he didn't really lay a glove on him in the semi-final. So yeah, it did look like there was something probably amiss during that, and he has subsequently been withdrawn. But I'm sure he'll be back. On Monge's Wild, I actually thought today. I said to Sid today, I took him out for a walk and put him out for his last flat out. He is on fire. There is zero excuses for him whatsoever. He is so well. He's so alert. He doesn't miss honestly, a squirrel stands on a twig. He hears it at the moment. He's really on it. And I was taking him for a walk, and his tail was going like
he doesn't stand on a twig.
No.
No, I said if a squirrel stands on a twig, he hears it snap. Do you know what I mean? He's so like.
You said he doesn't stand on a twig. I thought
no.
What time does he do if he gets a clear?
He'll break 44. He'll break 44.
Screen record this.
Charlie sat there like a boxer.
I think, did I say to you? Did I say to you earlier, Charlie? Or maybe I put it in the chat. If a dog goes sub 44 and beats him, fair play. Because I genuinely believe he'll break.
I'll go sub 43 on Saturday. Don't worry about that.
He started off the front of the handicap for.
Nah. I'll do another lap.
No, I mean, the only thing he's probably slightly got against him, I said to Daniel the other week, I think he's looking more and more like a marathon dog now.
Yeah, golden jacket 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know Mark's.
You've got to come because we've got to do it again because we'll definitely get each other first round semi-final and the final again. So we've got to do another 3 rounds of this. Otherwise, my YouTube's got nothing to put on there.
Interesting because it opens it up to another few dogs because there's a few in this that want further as well.
Perfect for Empire.
He may go, I don't know what Mark's plans is. I haven't asked him. He may go for it just on the basis that he's retaining it. If he wasn't retaining it, I'd say he wouldn't be there. I think we have another lively player in Varga anyway for that. She's been laid out for it. Not that I think she's a certainty by any stretch, but I think it will suit her these days. But anyway, that's for another day. Yeah, not sure. First things first.
Should we do the awards?
Right, on to the awards then. We're going to go down the list as printed on Greyhound News UK. So we'll start with Sprinter. Nominations this year, they've started to do 4. I'm not sure why. It's not like 3 wasn't ever enough. Maybe it helps fill a few tables in the place. That could be part of the reason. But anyway, 4 nominations. First, Ballinickel Liam, MWD Partnership, Mark Wallace, King Presley, KSS Syndicate, Liz McNair, Ryoka O'Sheen for Jacqueline Brown, Paul Woodburn, Sarah Woodburn, and Kevin Hutton, and Shadow Storm for Mark White and Richard Reese. Now, I mean, right, worthy nominees. They've all done plenty of winning, but Charlie, your lad stands out, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Four Cat 2s, 4 wins, a scurry in a national sprint. Like it should be, and if it was, I'm not saying because he's mine. If he was anyone else's, I'd be saying it should look fairly straightforward, but we'll see.
It's got to
Yeah,
be.
that was humble. It's it's a certainty. I mean, if anything else, I mean, actually, to be fair, Ryoka O'Sheen's a really good dog. He's really
He won the
fast,
Silver
but
Salver.
yeah, he did the only category one of the year. He's just had his issues. I actually think those two at their best, we could have seen some great races.
Mm.
It's a shame. It's actually a shame that Ryoka O'Sheen's had his issues because those two could have lit up the sprint division. They would have been really, really good at their best against each
Yeah,
other.
and where we were a year, we got like that year of what's the word? Age on him, youngness.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just sort of right dogs, wrong time to have a good
yeah.
few races against each other.
Yeah, well, it was a shame. Obviously, King Presley, he spent most of his time at Central Park, hasn't he? I think he wins most of the time. Can understand it. You can only beat what's in front of you, and you put your dogs where they can win, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then obviously, Badden Liam for us, he goes around where we go. He wins races. You can't fault him. He's actually going to be off. He's had a little up. He finished lame after Monmouth, and I don't exactly know what bone he broke, but it was in the hock. It wasn't a bad break by any stretch, but Stefano suggested a little op. So he's had that, so he's going to be off for the foreseeable. So he's out the final on Saturday night at Monmouth, but he'll be back. I don't think Stefano had any question that he would be back, but obviously it's just going to be a while. But yeah, Shadow Storm, he's the standout. I think we all agree. I don't think there's anyone in ground racing who doesn't. So yeah, well done, Charles. I think that one's in the bag. You'll be there in your cream suit. Right,
Okay.
on to the
Not going.
Nah,
God, you are.
making a statement.
He's there. He's already planned his speech for Kenland of the Year, so we know he's going to be there.
Trucks as ordered.
Yeah, right, you got me there.
Limos
He's
ordered.
just got the last part of his outfit to buy, but he can't find the right
Move
shades at the
on.
moment.
Stop slandering me. Move on. Come on. I'm not having this.
Standard distance performer of the year.
Hang on, will you wear a hat?
Dog's going to go mad. Sorry about this.
Well, we're a flat cap. I got Tommy Shelby. Do you know what I mean?
Go on, standard distance.
Right, standard distance performer. We're moving on. Droopy's Plunge, Derby winner for the Free Tall Men Syndicate, Patrick Janssen. Proper RS for the MWD Partnership with Mark Wallace. Romeo Steele for Dave Firmager and Patrick Janssen. And Santa's Amigo for Nadeem Raja, Greg White, Michael Young, and trainer David Mullins. Droopy's Plunge then, Derby winner. You see why he's been nominated. The Free Tall Men Syndicate, they've got some nice dogs, haven't they? Yeah, there are plenty more of them, I think, this year. Yeah, I mean, most of the time, a Derby winner does enough probably to the Derby winner would win something else in the year and probably go on to win Greyhound of the Year, but he's probably just bumped into a bit of a freak in this category with proper RS for us. We'll just get back to him. We'll go Romeo Steele as well. I know, Phil, you think the world of him, don't you? You think he's probably one of the fastest dogs in training.
Did you see his sprint?
And Santa's Amigo, who we spoke about a few times.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah, he beat Varga like 5 lengths. All right, she's a stayer, but still, nevertheless, it was flying. I was there. I didn't see the trial actually, but
I mean, you could
it was
make
good.
you could have made a
and then
case
Santa's
for him
Amigo,
in
as I
sprinting
said.
with some of the sprints he's done this year.
Well, you can't because he's not on anything in the sprints.
No, but
I don't think. Well, you can't really fill it because he's not running a sprint.
Nottingham.
Well, I had Greyhound bet up just for this reason. I think you've to put him in over the other 4 in sprinter is quite the shout, Philip. I know you're a fan, but you might be fanboying a little bit.
Just saying what he's done.
Wait, what?
Nah, Philip.
What was his idea?
He had a couple of sprints. 1, 2, 3. He won 3 sprints at Nottingham.
Wait, what was the idea? Sorry.
Philip thinks that Romeo Steele could have been nominated for sprinter, but
No.
he only had
So if I put
he
Shadow
only had
Storm
he only
over
had
four
four sprint
bends and
races all year.
if he won 3 races or 4 races over it, all of a sudden I'm standard performer of the year.
He flew around the other day.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying how good his early is.
What, in a
It was a
trial? Well,
trial.
every 4 bend
It
dog
was a
has a sprint
trial,
trial
and it
when
was
they come back.
2026. The
No,
year's a bit of
nominate
an
him.
issue.
That's it. I'm actually, do you know what? It's a disgrace now. After what Phil's just said, that bit of evidence there, because he had a sprint trial in 2026, he has to win Sprinter of the Year for 2025.
No,
That's
Nottingham.
it. It's done.
Nottingham. Didn't he do the clock at Nottingham?
So I done the clock at Dunstall Park, the long-standing track record.
Philip, I know you're a fan, but you
All right.
no, Philip. Yes, he did do the track record, but he had 4 races in sprints.
Just saying.
Yeah, all right.
Good dog he is.
Yeah, all right. He can do both. He's versatile,
Can
but
I,
he's in the right category.
I'll put my 2 pence in on this
Go
category.
on, then.
It's a straight shootout between the Derby winner and Proper ERS. Obviously, Plungers won the Derby, so it's a big thing, big thing, but there's only one winner. That's Santa's Amigo. No, I'm joking. It's your dog.
Yeah. Well, I do think he will win it.
This category, I think, shows why it should be 4, or it should have been upped, because these should have all been nominated. And if one of these had been left out, you'd have been arguing that one should have been kind of in. But ultimately, there is only one winner, and it's the boy that's just set the track alight all year, really, left, right, and centre.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's a deserving winner. You can't really fault him. The only thing he's got probably against him, if he's got anything against him at all, is he underperformed in the Derby. But you're nitpicking at this stage. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
You're
always bang on
nitpicking.
about that.
Yeah, but you
Get
have
over
to
it.
like you have to weigh these things up when you're comparing dogs for dogs. But 5 category ones, how can he not win it? How can he not win it?
Agreed.
I mean, how can he not? Yeah, that's the one with.
Stay
On
with the
to
year.
Stayer of the Year then. Droopy's Flair, Sean Parker, John Stubbins, trainer Sean Parker. Mongee's Wild for the MWD Partnership, and Mark Wallace. New Destiny for the MWD Partnership, and Mark Wallace. Varga for the MWD Partnership, and Mark Wallace. Yeah, I'll speak for this one. It's Mongee's Wild. I swear to God, background noise tonight. I'm sorry. Like, Charlie's just edited a bit out that went on for about 2 minutes.
Charlie hasn't edited nothing out. I can promise you that.
Well, then send it to me and I'll edit it out because I'm not having what just happened in that pod.
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah.
going to recap it just before you
I don't
go on about
honestly.
Monty's Wild. I'm just going to recap to people that know after Liam edits it out. He spoke to me like shit, his mum, and then he didn't take his dog for a walk. And he needs to have a few lessons in respect.
How do you want me to? Do you want me to do like the pod while walking the dog or something?
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, how we've missed you. I feel like we've done 3 episodes of the real Charlie, haven't we? Now he's back.
Missed him. Yeah, missed him. My golden head. Right, can we get back to Stayer then?
It's got to be Mongee's, hasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's blowing his nose on the pod. So
you look at it.
Yeah, look, mate.
I look at it and I'm a bit gutted that they haven't faced each other more. That's the only thing I would say. I look at it and go, oh, there'd have been some right races between those 4. But it's got to be his.
Yeah, but in fairness, New Destiny, she's not that distance. I mean, this is where Stayer of the Year, obviously, you can have 2 different types of Stayer in the same category, and that's a prime example.
Yeah.
There's no way we would have ever matched up New Destiny versus Mongee Wild against each other. And now some clever person's going to say, we didn't golden jacket. But the golden jacket proved exactly why we don't. Because for all New Destiny's class, did she get knocked out in the first round? Semi-final? Never suited her in a million years. So it's two different types of staying there. Yeah, on Droopy's Flair, you're right. I'm gutted that they didn't meet each other more. Someone said, I can't remember who it was, and said that was handy with Droopy's flare out. I said, well, in terms of chances, yes, it is, but I'd much rather win it with her in it. It means far more, I think, when you win and you beat and you win a good race than it does, you know, when you win at a very short price. I mean, it's still going to, because as we've alluded to earlier in the show, Deadly Disco's got the better of him on bare figures, so it's still a good race to win. But you just
Yeah,
like to
Deadly
win big
Disco's been
races.
robbed of a nomination there as well. Ballyregan Bog winner.
And
What? Come on. You know what I mean? Just because someone called him pathetic on Twitter, all of a sudden he don't get a nomination. Slander.
you'd have been all right if you
Jesus.
listened to all the people online about how to train the dog. You should have just listened and it'd have been in this.
Yeah, I did listen and I've beat you multiple
All the
times.
all these people that told you how to train a dog. You know what I mean? All them know-it-alls.
No one tells me that, funnily enough.
Don't
They
you
might tell
just don't,
you.
don't you just like, yeah, well, I
But
need telling.
going back to Flair and Mongies, and I think we've said it in previous pods, but you hope that they mate up because a great champion needs a rival, and both of those can take each other on. And I think that's what people remember, don't they? They remember battles between dogs, and that'd be great. And it's interesting because you can almost see like yours and Sean's relationship online, and he's clearly gutted, and you're both wishing each other well, and that's kind of come out of
Yeah.
that rivalry as well. So yeah.
Genuinely, bottom of my heart, I would rather be racing against Droopy's Fair Saturday night. I know in terms of winning, it decreases the chances of winning because she's really good. But the buzz you'd get from winning with her in it and winning, she would add so much to the race
Yeah.
that to win it, it would be far better. I know there's that risk that you lose then, but still, in terms of getting
It's nice that you and Sean have sort of gained a relationship and wished each other well out of it. Because out of our rivalry, I think you're even more of a knobhead than I did the first time.
that takes some doing as well. Actually, that's more of
Exactly.
an achievement. That's more of an achievement for me. I didn't think I could get any worse. So to get worse, that's a hell of an effort. Right, we'll move on. We'll get back to New Destiny and Varga because they feature a little bit later on. Marathon Performer of the Year then. All right, Patricia for Daryl Room and Gordon Room. David Lewis, the trainer. Ballymac Taylor for the MWD partnership and Mark Wallace. Mongoose Wild for the MWD partnership and Mark Wallace. And Salakers Belazer for Peter Harnden, owned and trained. Uh, Again, I think the boy probably wins. Just wins. Although some maybe argue that he hasn't featured enough in marathon races, but
TV trophy's a marathon, isn't it?
you have said some stupid things on the podcast, but that's right up there.
Is it?
That is right up there. No, it's a sprint.
Well, you won the TV trophy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, then there you go then.
Will it happen in
that's not a be all and end all,
2026?
is it? Yeah, it will.
Will it?
We'll break it when it happens, but it'll be there. Um, yeah,
Well, then, yeah.
he's a TV trophy winner. He didn't run enough probably over marathon trips.
Well,
That
because
was
it's
no
not a
fault of his own.
marathon every week, is there? Like you can't
No,
just.
exactly. It's no fault of his own. The others have won plenty of races this year. I don't actually know how much Taylor won. Taylor feels like she retired ages ago now.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah. All right, Patricia. Did she win the? She won something, didn't she?
Yeah, the Durando.
That's it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
Keep
he
up.
was off colour. He couldn't run. Yeah, all right, mate. We haven't all got your level of intelligence, have we?
Photographic memory.
That's it. Yeah. Salakis Blazer for Peter takes anybody on, don't he? Seen his Twitter account. He'll take anybody on with a marathon. Fair play. Fair play. But yeah, no, I think we're all in agreement. Mongi's Wild for that category.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
Cool.
Yeah.
If it keeps you happy, Liam, then yeah.
What did you say?
Nothing, mate. Next, Karen.
Right. Bitch of the Year. Butler's Lane, owned and trained by Barry Denby. Fabulous Sonic. New Destiny, Varga, all owned by the MWD partnership, trained by Mark Wallace. Butler's Lane, then, interesting. Can see why she's there because she won the Oaks.
Yeah.
Um,
Unbeaten.
she reminds me a little of what?
Unbeaten.
What did you say? Yeah, unbeaten through the Oaks. She reminds me a little bit of is it Laugh Hill or Lug Hill, Jess?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
Crayford.
terms of her love affair with Crayford, she has a love affair with Dunstall.
But this
I
love affair with Dunstall's, they're massively in love. This is marriage.
yeah,
This is the full shebang. Like this is marriage, and it's impressive because you would like even when she got to the final, you thought like, yeah, she's got a chance, but like tonight she'll get beat. Do you know what I mean? Like that type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Because and then like look, take nothing away from her, she was sort of top class during the whole thing. Goes back to Dunstall and just starts absolutely humbling everything in sight. 10 lengths, 9 lengths, like.
I know.
In terms of bitch of the year, obviously she's an Oaks winner, so she's massive contender. I think Vega, personally, I think when she started taking off really, she ran really well with a Derby heat, didn't she? To the pickup run on well because I think Sid was in the race, and then obviously went over the 7-12, won and that was a 3 round comp as well, and it was a good little 3 round comp. Like she
Yeah,
beat some
yeah,
good dogs in it.
yeah.
Then what she's done since won the Summer Stayers, didn't she? And was it the Hunt Cup or was it the Challenge Cup? Oxford, same thing. I know it's the same thing. It's
Challenge
650
Cup,
Oxford.
Challenge Cup.
end of the year
Um,
Challenge Cup. Yeah,
but that's Vega for me, 100%. And as well, she's going to miss out on Stayer of the Year, and she's a massive shout for Stayer of the Year. Do you see what I mean? If it was any other year, she could have won Stayer of the Year. I
I
know there's
do.
no sympathy points,
No,
but
I get it.
that's my opinion anyway.
But you talk about sympathy points. New Destiny was desperate not to win anything last year. I would be gutted if she won nothing this year because a bitch as good as her deserves to have won something or has not win something because you shouldn't treat the awards too seriously, as I will get to later. Um, but
Just blow a gasket when it comes out.
yeah, but yeah, I want New Destiny to win it. I want her to get some recognition for what she done, or give her one of them special awards or special recognition award for being unlucky and missing out the last 2 years if she was to miss out this year. But yeah, I kind of want Destiny to do it. I'm so pleased Fabulous Sonic's there. Um, we'll get to British Bred, but she missed out in that. But she's won something like 40 odd open races now. I know they weren't all in 2025, but she got a category one as well.
Charlie,
Charlie,
you're an idiot. Oh, sorry, people. I really feel like we're not being professional this week. And people,
I was about to say the professionalism that's oozing out of this
yeah.
podcast tonight is gone. It's a good job
Every,
we do this. It's a good job. It's a good job we do this as a laugh. Do you know what I say to people sometimes when they question the professionalism? I said, "It's not supposed to be professional.
So I
It's
mean, we're
just
not
supposed to
acting
be."
it. We're not acting it. I know Philip's done up in his shirt and he's looking
everybody in
sort of
Ireland's
suave.
going to be messaging me saying those two, what are they playing at? Let me tell you.
Yeah, especially Liam. He's
I don't
what do you know what
care.
I
It's
mean?
because they're used to watching the professionalism of Ian Fortune. All right,
Uh,
we're not that professional. We're just here
right.
for a
Speak for
laugh.
yourself.
Can I say something?
Go on.
Bitch of the year. I'm going to be a bit harsh and say there's been nothing stand out standard distance. The Oaks was a weird one, and I'm not just saying this because I was in the final and I thought she ran awful. But Dunstall didn't bring the best out of bitches, and I don't think the top bitches came to the top. And I know that's harsh on Butler's Lane, and I don't want to be because she ran unbelievable. But I just look at them all and go, I wish it were a top class 4 bend standard bitch that was getting it. But you look through the category ones and none jump out at you anyway. Vega, I sound like a broken record. If Oxford's clock was working, we'd all have been shouting how many clocks she broke as well. And she'd have
Yeah.
got even more credit for what she did. And I just thought she was outstanding. And like Charles said, when she that Derby run at Toaster as well, I thought was a brilliant, brilliant run. So for me, it will be her.
Hope it's Dest. But fair enough. I can see how you've broken that down. So, two for Varga?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. I'll be with Destiny. On to the British Bred then. British Bred Ground of the Year. Eagles Respect for Jonathan Miles and Angie Kibble. King Memphis for the KSS Syndicate and Liz McNair. Romeo Alliance and Romeo Steel for David Firminger and Patrick Janssen. Now,
Romeo Tomcat.
oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
done.
yeah, in the little box. Sorry, Romeo Tomcat as well for Dave Firminger
The winner.
and Patrick Janssen. Yeah, very good dog.
That's actually as a
I have
standout as a winner
questions.
as you get on the whole thing.
Yeah, well, Romeo Steele. He's
Nah,
yeah.
Tomcat all day. Tomcat 100%.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Right. Okay, actually, let's get to it. Okay, hang on. Then.
Let's get into it. Let's have it out.
Uh, right. So, what you basing Tomcat on? Make your argument. Go on.
Hang on, let me just fact check myself. Not that I'm ever wrong,
But
but let's just
Tomcat is
God
a
forbid.
top dog. He is a derby dog. I honestly
Yeah.
think he's a derby dog. What he did at Doncaster to us in that final, like I walked off with Glenn, and I think we led him out the boxes too, and he came by us like we were stood still. And Goose ain't no slouch, and
No, no.
I know Goose moved off,
Really?
but I watched him round Donny, and his trial round there. You were kind of, I mean, I know the sound of the hair, and even that, I didn't think you were moving, and he weren't far off the clock. And you're like, oh my life, if he hadn't run off, he's an absolute monster of a dog on his day. He is a monster and brute speed. But Steele, what he's done in 2025, just a brilliant dog, and I think that needs rewarding. So, for me,
Record of Nottingham, didn't he, Philip?
what?
Track record of Nottingham, didn't he? Over the spring.
Yeah. And he had a sprint trial last week at Toaster.
And he's done crazy clocks at Sheffield, crazy clocks at Yarmouth.
All right, fine. Yeah,
Stayed
you've
at-
actually fact checked me.
Ripped
You're
as
right.
a bar, won the British Bred on Derby final night, like all over the place. He'd have gone to
Yeah.
Sunderland and probably done better up there if he hadn't been stopped left, right, and centre. Like the dog has just performed everywhere. I look at him. He come back into British Bred Derby. I know Patrick had been away and he were probably short. He took him to Oxford, I think, for a trial, and I was like, oh, he's a bit short of a run, and he didn't perform. And I said to Keeley, I said, oh, I hope he hadn't picked up a niggle. Like I thought there was something wrong with him. He turned up at Sheffield and did something like a 28.50 and just blew everything away. It's one hell of a dog. He's done it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
You're right. I've been corrected. Romeo Tomcat was fresh in my mind, and I was being very what's the word? I was jumping the gun a bit. I was thinking of Central Park, Dogsy running
Well, that's
against
because
Central
you've
Park,
gone
and
on
he beat.
holiday, ain't you? You've gone on holiday.
I'm in
What I
Brooklyn
mean.
right now.
That's what I mean. Like he's gone on holiday. He's
And
focused.
yeah, but Tomcat's very, 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 very good. Won like 12 in a row. Phil's actually just said, I don't actually need to say anything now on this one because Phil's just said it all, and I agree with it. So
Mate, we're talking British Bred. Don't question Philip. Do you know
yeah,
what
the
I mean?
stat man, and
The
he loves
king
a
of British
stat.
Bred. He loves
just the
the
king.
stat man.
Now, I am going to have a moan, all right?
Here we
Because
go.
when it came
Put
out,
your feet up, everyone.
I were angry. I were already in a mood. Something had happened in the greyhound world that had really, really pissed me off. And then the awards came out, and I think Liam put in the group something along the lines of they've upped it to 4. And I very quickly flicked down the awards and saw the British Bred had 5. And I was bouncing. I was absolutely bouncing.
And not in a good way.
No.
No.
Just out of pure jealousy. I'm not going to lie.
The honesty is refreshing.
Which is hypocritical as well, because I wouldn't even go to the awards on pure principle until the board changes. I couldn't be in the same room. I was a bit annoyed that Rocky won the British Bred Derby last year and ran really well all year, and he was pretty close to the top 3 but didn't get in. And Memphis has had niggles all year, and I love the dog. He's a brilliant dog. I want him to be nominated, but he turned up, won a brilliant British Bred Derby, and it just felt like they were squeezing an extra one in to get him in. And I'm not going to lie, I was jealous and pissed off that my boy didn't get recognition last year.
I questioned why he featured. I have to be honest. Great, and I said at the time when he won that, brilliant, great achievement. If he wins nothing else, to bring him back from all the issues he's had, great effort. But to go and nominate him for British Bred Greyhound of the Year afterwards, when they've added an extra one when everything else has got 4.
He did deserve a little nomination, didn't he? He did win a very hot competition. Yes, he did.
So did Rocky the year before.
Yeah, and I'm not disputing that you shouldn't have been.
And we could say, well, Disco also won one, so then that category should have been 5.
I mean, he just didn't.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm not disputing. Let me just talk it.
Go on.
You're 100% right. You should have been nominated last year. Yeah.
If there was
Yeah, go
four,
on,
I
we're letting
don't
you
think
talk.
he
If
should
there
have been
was
in the
four,
top three, but if there was four, yes.
Memphis deserved one. Well, why are you both looking at me as if I'm some sort of idiot?
Because I could look through all the nominations with four and say, well, there's dogs that deserve to be in there as a
Yeah,
fifth in those.
and there is.
So my argument is, and I know he is, it's just consistency. That's all. That's all I ask for.
But
Consistency
that doesn't exist.
does in my world. Anyway,
Not in
that's my
the
rant off.
world that we
That's
all
my
share,
rant.
though.
I mean,
That's my rant.
he only had 14 races in 2025. Okay.
But he won a Category 1.
I
He
don't
won
want
the
to sound
British
like
Red
any
Dog.
Luca, but do the math. Do the math. That's about 1 month.
Oh, my God. You do remind me of her a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities. Yeah, he won 7, so he won 50%. I don't, I don't know whether that warranted it. It was great to see him win that at the back end of the year.
And
I'll be
I
honest, it was
love
great.
the dog. I love the
Yeah,
dog. Like,
at his best, he's an aeroplane, but
yeah.
I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't even
Eagles
think
respect.
Akim Felix got a mention last year. He's won 40 grand in prize money. Like, ran
Yeah,
over
he has
100
gone a little under
races.
the
If
radar.
he don't get some award at this awards, I'm just going to be bouncing for that dog. Like,
Yeah.
Actually, it's good because we're coming on to newcomer of the year, so I've got a real good argument for this one. A real
Yeah, we're coming
tasty
on to
argument.
newcomer of the year, and the thing's just flashed up saying we've got 10 minutes left, and to be honest, only even an hour. But right, newcomer of the year then. I'll say, go on, who are you going for British Bread? I'm with Steel. Steel.
still.
Still.
A hat trick of Steels. Right, newcomer of the year. Headford Dane for the JR Racing Syndicate and Maxine Locke. Romeo Alliance, Romeo Tomcat for David Firminger, Patrick Janssen. Santa's Amigo for Nadeem Raja, Greg White, Michael Young, and David Mullins. And Strike It Sky for the MWD Partnership and Mark Wallace. Now, I'm starting. Peter Harnden, he'll watch this. He's spoken to me. He's already told me I'm wrong. Told me at Toaster on Sunday. It told me that I'm completely wrong. Strike It Sky, apparently they were all allowed a wild card for this. And Strike It Sky was the wild card.
Well, so they can have a random wild card for this one.
Don't. Right, fine. She's there. I don't know why, because all the others are Category 1 winners. Apparently there was a wild card or something and she got in.
Who is the
So
one
we'll
that's
go with
clearest
who's-
in your mind at the end of the year, so everybody's just thinking about her? Like, it's not.
But then I'm going to be biased here. Like, this is a similar sort of argument to what you just said. Wild card or not, right? She won one Cat 2.
Yeah.
If it's done off what you've won, why is Shadow Storm not the next nomination? Do you see what I mean? I don't know. It's just random. It's just, and not being funny. Like, you don't even need a wild card for it, because whatever wild card you could possibly come up with is not going to beat Santa's Amigos, not going to beat Tomcat Alliance or Headford Dane. Do you see what I mean?
I'll tell you why she's there in my opinion, right? And again, I'll reiterate. Peter Harden's told me I'm completely wrong. Right. Last year, Kona Curley was nominated, right? Hadn't raced in 2020, the year before, 2023 in Ireland, right? Everybody, he went all the way through the process, right? Without ever going identified as what now turns out to be supposedly an incorrect nomination because he'd raced in Ireland the year before. Now, I was always under the impression that it was your UK debut. Now I get it. Peter says to me, yeah, but you could turn up into England as a 3.5-year-old and win at 3.5 years old and then get newcomer of the year. I get it, right? And it's wrong. But if the rules were like that, which apparently they're not, Kona Curley shouldn't have been in it last year, right? But he was. Where is Monge's Wild in that newcomer of the year? Where is he? Yeah, we can look and go, well, you've already going to win 2. But this, this ain't about sharing the love. This is competitive sport. Do you know what I mean?
How many times do you want to go up on that podium, man? What's wrong with you?
Mate, I ain't going. I'm not going, so I won't be up there until.
Don't throw your toys out the pram, old boy. It's fine.
No, I'm telling you, mate. Right, but it's out of order. If the
We're
rules
getting
are
extreme, Charlie. Me and Liam are going to watch it together.
Fine.
I was about to say, you two are just going to sit there and hate watching like a pair of idiots.
No. What night is it? Thursday night.
My
Let's just go have a
thoughts.
couple. Liam, let's have a couple beers, mate.
No, that's a really bad idea. My
Anyway,
thoughts is the
that's just
whole.
I weren't happy about it that he missed out because if I'm supposed to believe that Clona Curley was a mistake from last year, then that's fine. But that would also mean then that every single person that sat on that board who went through the votes. 1 second, let me switch the charger on. I'm coming back.
Um,
Everybody that sat on that board, not one of them identified that Clona Curley shouldn't have been nominated last year. If that's the case, I'll tell you why nobody noticed it last year because everybody thought the same as me. That you had to make
I
your
don't
UK
think
debut.
anyone thought about it.
I mean, it's just I weren't happy.
My
about it. I'm
thoughts
still not
is
happy about
I
it.
think the whole category should be sacked off. I think it's a daft category that can't actually be quantified and explained, and there should be a puppy. So therefore, it comes out of something that has won a puppy race.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, well, by the sounds of it, next year is being changed completely, and so it should because it's got under my skin this year. I wasn't happy
Oh,
about
he's
it.
angry. He's an angry boy.
Yeah, I weren't pleased. Yeah, I didn't like it.
And who's your overall?
I-
So have you finished molding?
so out of the ones that are there,
Dane.
Yep.
Dane.
Yeah, okay.
Gold Cup.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I
What was
can
the
see
other
it.
one? Gold
And
Cup.
they were competitive competition. I mean, Sanders Amigo, I think
Puppy
he's had a great
Derby.
year.
Puppy Derby, Gold Cup, and they were proper runs as well. Like, yeah, there's no disputing it. Like, he's a beast, and he's unlucky. Well, they're unlucky that his brother's not nominated as well. To be honest, well, if
Yeah,
he had a full year, didn't get injured.
He was
yeah, I can
special.
see
Wasn't he?
Dane.
I hope he comes
Yeah.
back because he is special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
out of what's there, Dane is the one. Yeah, definitely. Right, we need to think about wrapping this up, chaps, because
Who's
we've
your
got about a
greyhound of
minute
the
and a
year?
half left.
Very
So,
quickly.
Greyhound of the year.
Overall.
Greyhound of the year. Charlie,
Proper errors.
Philip.
Proper RS.
Don't say Monge's Wild. Do not say Monge's Wild over Proper Eris, mate.
No, I mean I'm a neutral, mate.
Just say the
I'm-
right thing.
I'm-
Don't be
I'm-
offensive.
I'm-
Don't
No,
have them
I'm
both
a
the same.
neutral. I'm a neutral.
Cool.
I have no opinion.
Yeah, that's not like you to
No.
have an opinion on something. Just say it.
No,
just
I
say.
have
Just
no
say
opinion.
it. Just actually now, just for the sake of the pod, for the greater good.
Mate,
Just
if as you're making out, and what seems to have been made out in the media, it's a proper RS versus Monkeys Wild. I win either way. I'm pleased for either of them. I work with them both every day. I'm happy.
He
But it
loves
should be
Mongeys,
Monkeys
though,
Wild.
doesn't he?
that's what I mean. I
Loves
love him.
I love the dog. Do you know what I mean? Come on,
Even
I
his
can't give an honest
his
opinion,
WhatsApp
can I? I'm
pictures,
biased.
Mongeys.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
I'm biased.
He's got Monge's bed covers.
I walked in for every category
Which
one with
you're
the
having
editor in
next
25.
week.
Of course, I'm biased. I think the dog's a sensation. I have to
Right.
sit and suffer everybody that knocks him online.
Okay.
Right, we have 15 seconds left. So we'll
Apologise
wrap it
to
up.
everybody. Sorry for this week, but
Yes, sorry. Yeah, sorry about the lack of professionalism, but that's just who we are. Right. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. This brings to an end episode number 7. We'll see you all again, probably in a fortnight, could be a week. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
cheers, everybody. Bye.